Hi, I'm Dr. David Middleman. We're here at Flagler Surgery Center in West Palm Beach, just downstairs from Middleman Eye, the premier eye care center in Palm Beach County. We proceeded with the Explore office-based surgery when we realized that this was the wave of the future. Here at Middleman Eye, we've always tried to be at the forefront of technology and the forefront of patient care. Because of these new possibilities of doing surgery in the office, we felt that it would serve patients much better in terms of their patient experience, in terms of having the ability to do their surgery in a timely manner, and in terms of engaging the staff. The implementation of an office-based surgery is a complex procedure. It's different than anything any surgeon has ever done before, and it's different than anything any practice administrator has done before. But relying heavily on an excellent practice administrator and in a company like the iOR, it was easy to start the process. We had to locate space, we had to have an architect draw out the space, and we had to decide what equipment to use. That process, in conjunction with myself, my practice administrator, and iOR, was actually quite an easy process. In our office-based surgery center here, we didn't have staff. Part of having an office-based surgery is so that my own staff can become participants. I certainly don't know how to train staff in how to set up a phaco unit, how to prep and drape, even though I know how to do these things myself. No one in my office knew how to do that. But the people at iOR were outstanding. They came and stayed with us week after week, training us in a rigorous process so that my staff could become engaged, competent, and as good as any scrub tech or circulating nurse or sterilizer that's been doing this for years. Starting office-based surgery is a complex process. There is no way that a surgeon and a practice administrator who have no experience in running a surgery center could have started this themselves. We would have fumbled with the proper billing, we would have fumbled with the training in order to get patients in and out and scheduling, in order to learn how to prep and drape patients, in order to learn how to troubleshoot equipment. Those are things that are just not our expertise. One of the great highlights of having an office-based surgery of your own is that you can schedule patients on your own. Patients who want to come in early can come in early. Patients who want to come in later can come in later. Because we don't get medical clearance, we can schedule patients on the fly, get them in quickly, so that patients who may be moving to another area, going up north for the summer, who have a vacation or an event, can get their surgery in a timely manner. Also, we can put diabetics early without worrying. We can arrange post-ops more easily because we do that right here in the office, so that the computers can get patients scheduled the way they want to be. The efficiency aspect of having your own office-based surgery center is amazing. Because we're not dealing with 8 other surgeons in 8 other ORs with multiple different specialties, sometimes other ophthalmologists vying for the same equipment, the same femtosecond laser, the same aura, we can be dramatically more efficient. Patients are brought in faster, they leave faster. We don't have to worry about the status of the equipment because only the doctors in my office use the equipment. It maintains much better condition, and we can know that we're going to have quality staff who can work in a fast, efficient manner to get patients in and out. When we first started doing office-based surgery, we were of course very careful in the types of patients that we picked. We picked patients that we thought would be well behaved and that did not have difficult cataracts. As we got more and more experience, we realized that patients sedated with oral Valium were far better behaved than patients with IV sedation. Our patient population in the office-based surgery has increased dramatically. There are still patients we wouldn't do, patients that need general anesthesia. For instance, patients who have Parkinson's disease, who have a bad tremor, or who we know are going to have a very complex cataract, or who require oxygen supplementation. But there are patients that we've done here that we would have trouble doing in the regular surgery center. For instance, I operated on a woman who spoke only Armenian. We don't have a staff member who speaks Armenian, but we brought her son in, dressed him in gowns, and he translated for us. We also have done that with Creole-speaking patients. And because the surgery center neither allows patients to bring in a relative to translate, nor can they, we can do that here, and it makes our patient population much broader than might otherwise be the case for the regular surgery center. The overall patient experience in office-based surgery is dramatically different. From arrival to surgery to departure, everything is improved. So our waiting room or our pre-op area is very small, only 5 patients, because we are so efficient, patients come and go. We have massage chairs for the patients, and it's a very relaxing and soothing environment. The lights are dim and everybody can be calm. In the operating room, our ORs have floor-to-ceiling windows that look out onto West Palm Beach. It's a very soothing environment. We play music, and we often ask the patients what music they would like. Because we're not competing with other doctors for instruments and space, the surgery is much faster and we complete it sooner. At the end of the case, our operating room beds change into chairs. Because the patient's only on oral Valium, we make the bed turn into a chair. The patient stands up and walks out. There's no extended waiting room period or post-op period. It's faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable for the patients. The feedback from the patients is dramatic. I used to have patients complain wildly about bruising from the IV, about the inability to get the IV in, about waiting in a hallway, sometimes unattended, about the length of the time the patients were at the surgery center for a quick 7-minute procedure. Here, we don't have any of that. Patients are thrilled. They walk in, they're given their Valium, they have rapid and timely surgery, and they walk out. Patients love it, and they love the personal attention. They love the lack of chaos. In fact, that's probably the most important thing, the lack of chaos, the control, the calmness, the relaxed atmosphere of the staff and of all the other patients who are here. So the anesthesia we use in our office-based surgery is oral-based. It's 10 milligrams of Valium. You have to be careful, you have to administer it in a timely way, and you have to take the patients back in a timely fashion. But once you have that down, patients are much more relaxed. They are indeed a little more awake, and you need to tell your patients that they're going to be more awake, but they're more relaxed, they're better behaved, their nose aren't itching from fentanyl, and the experience is much better. Patients are much more comfortable, and therefore everybody in the ORs are more comfortable, and the procedure goes more smoothly. Office-based surgery is the wave of the future. From scheduling to patient experience to outcomes, it's a dramatically improved process. I would say to anybody wanting to open up an office-based surgery, you must team with a good partner such as iOR. They'll make the process smooth and easy. You will never regret it, and you will never look back. When I think of working with iOR, I think of the ease of which they made it happen. I think of the constructiveness that they brought to training my staff. And I thought of the happiness I felt when everything was all in place. Because it was an easy process. My staff was involved in every aspect of this. And because of those things, and because of my patient feedback, you have a happy surgeon sitting in front of you.